Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, let's go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about self-control. Self-control is strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to the point where your mood doesn't shift based on insignificant actions of someone else's. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. This is powerful. I love this saying about self-control and restraint, because you need restraint to not react and not allowing anybody to interfere with whatever it is you're going through. This is powerful. This is really powerful. And I've seen this over and over and over again in program with people gung-ho, ready to go to accomplish what they want to set out to do. And somebody makes a remark, somebody makes a statement, and they go right back to zero. It's terrible, the power that we give to other people. It's insane. And it started, for me years ago when I went into rehab. I had to first start to learn how to talk to my parents. Let's start with our parents and how they expect us to be, want us to be. They have this idea of how we should be. And I broke all my dad's, everything he wanted me to be, and created my own life. And I became his best friend, and he was in awe with what I did with my life, because he had so much fear. Remember, he came from Poland, escaped prison camp, lived the Hitler days. So he was so limited from his thinking. I was born an American. I was born free. I was born with thinking for myself. So he feared my life. Everything comes down to fear. So today, what I really want you to focus on, your dreams, your values, what you want to accomplish. And I set up, I made peace with mom and dad. I made peace with people that I love. I made peace with my family so I can carry on. And I made my amends of where I was wrong. And now I don't apologize for anything. I don't apologize for whatever it is that I do. I run my own show and I have nobody to blame but myself. So when I'm in a funk, I go into my room, I figure it out. When I'm in a good way, I don't. This is where you take charge of your life. There's no more blaming. And you're worth it. You can have whatever you set out, whatever you accomplish, whatever you want to do. Remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have worth. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, Your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying. Wow, this is one of my favorites by the Dalai Lama. Okay. Regarding all sentient beings as excelling even the wish-granting gem for accomplishing the highest aim, may I always hold them most dear. When in the company of others, I shall always consider myself the lowest of all, and from the depths of my heart hold them dear and supreme. Vigilant the moment a delusion appears which endangers myself and others, I shall confront and avert it without delay. When I see beings of wicked nature overwhelmed by violent negative actions and sufferings, I shall hold such rare ones dear as if I have found a precious treasure. When others out of envy treat me with abuse, insult me or the like, I shall accept defeat and offer the victory to others. When someone I have benefited and whom I have great hopes gives me terrible harm, I shall regard him as my holy spiritual friend. In short, both directly and indirectly do I offer every benefit and happiness to all sentient beings, mothers. May I secretly take upon myself all their harmful actions and sufferings. May they not be defiled by the concepts of the 8 profound concerns, and aware that all things are illusionary, may they ungraspingly be freed from bondage. Wow. Beautiful, the Dalai Lama. I love that. Okay, I'm going to read a little snippet from The Art of Peace, Marahi Yashiba, translated by John Stevens. And today's message is the art of peace is medicine for a sick world. There is evil and disorder in the world because people have forgotten that all things emanate from one source. Return to that source and leave behind all self-centered thoughts, petty desires, and anger. Those who are possessed by nothing possesses everything. Wow. This is all about, when they say that, it's about letting go and live and let live and allow people to be where they are, but not feed into the negativity, not feed into the nastiness. We all come from one source. We all come from the universe. We all deserve unconditional love, but it starts with, this is the hard part. Nobody can give it to us but ourselves. Our mothers and fathers did the best they could, and they were limited. Their mothers and fathers did the best they could, and they were limited. They were just passing down what they were taught. Again, this always comes back to fear. It always stems down to fear. What do they fear? And the more ignorant and the nastier the person is, the more fear they live with. They retaliate, they act out, they do foolish things, they hurt other people because they're hurting. Remember, you can't love or hate at the same time. You're either loving or you're hating. You can't do both. So the goal is keep the thoughts loving, not hating. And remember, the love and hate comes from within you. That's the world you create. The world you're bitching about is the world that lives inside of you. You cannot do anything about the outside world. The only world you can do is your inside world. So you're either loving or hating yourself. So this is where the work comes in. How are you feeding your body? How are you feeding your mind? How are you feeding your soul? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. And if you're abusing yourself, you're going to abuse everybody that comes around you. You're going to blame everybody that comes around you. And you are going to be miserable. So this is where the work comes in. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. 2 heads are better than 1. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, keeping my food clean. The rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You could reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops, my seminars, my speakings. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, the first 200 podcasts are Life in Harmony, a guide to healthier thinking. And the more people we help win, the more we win. It's a win-win for everybody. And I want you to have a startling day today. And thank you for listening.